Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are doing a cash stuffing video. We are stuffing $405 into our bills binder as well as our sinking funds. Let's go ahead and count our cash and make sure we have the $405 that we think we do. 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 401, 2, 3, 4, 5, $405. So typically we would be stuffing our variable spending binder as well, and then later in the week we stuff our savings challenges. However, we are not going to be stuffing our variable expenses this week because I have just been sliding the card, which you guys know is something I do not like to do. It has just been one of those weeks. I didn't save enough for Christmas this year. Also, my brother and my birthdays are around this time of year, so it's been a little bit of a spendy week and a half. I've gone off budget. I'm just going to be real. So anyway, we're not stuffing the variable expenses. We are just tracking them for right now. This is not typical for me. It just is what it is. This is one of those weeks that I did use my card instead of cash for my variable spending. We're going to start with the sinking funds, and then we will stuff what we have left over in our bills binder. How are you guys doing this week? I hope that you are having an amazing week. This video typically goes up on Monday-ish. It is now Thursday. So that kind of tells you what kind of a week I'm having. I'm just a little bit behind. I did get that big launch done on Etsy though, and my kids are both out for school this week, so like a lot happened at once. This is the second time that I've done a major launch while my kids are out of school and out of their routine. Someone tell me to never do this again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Memberships, we are going to add $20 to memberships. This is saving for yearly memberships that come up throughout the year. That can be things like a zoo membership or a children's museum, that kind of thing. So memberships, we added 20. We now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150 for memberships. And my big launch was for savings challenges. One of those savings challenges is for yearly membership. So at the start of this new year, all of my binders are going to rearrange a bit. Car maintenance, we are going to add just $10 to car maintenance. Everything is going to shift around this year. I just did a major shift rearrange pretty recently, but I am going to be doing a major shift and rearrange at the start of the new year. I did a poll with you guys on the community tab over here on YouTube, and I want to say like 80% of you did say you want to see me restart all of my binders at the start of 2022 so we can see how things progress and how things go throughout the entire year, like from January through December. We are going to do that. I know I just did a major reshuffle and rearrange about a month and a half ago. I don't normally rearrange and shuffle that often, but I will be honest, every 4 to 6 months, I do shift money around and play with money a little bit and kind of unstuff and restuff binders. So that is true. That's a reality for me, but we don't normally do it this often. So car maintenance, we added 10. We now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. I'm not doing away with the money. The money is not just going to disappear, but it will just get shifted around into some of my higher priorities that I really want to accomplish. So moving, for example, may get more money taken into it. Some things will stay the same. Like haircuts, for example, that's a monthly expense. This $30 will likely get spent very soon, and then we will need to save again. So you guys will see. I will definitely be incorporating some new things in the new year. I'm very, very excited for that. Chocolate, Snowball, and Phyllis, those are the guinea pigs. So again, there will be a pet savings challenge that I'm incorporating in the new year, but for now, we're just gonna add a couple of dollars to them. So yeah, so like some of the money won't necessarily be taken away. It's just going to shuffle into like the savings challenge binder and that kind of thing. And then some categories will be added. So we now have $7 to go towards the guinea pigs. Sick days, let's see what we have in sick days and if we need to add any. Ooh, that's a lot of fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's add $5 more to sick days, and that kind of finishes things for this envelope. Sick days, I like to have $30 in it. That's just for extra fast food for when we're sick, or maybe a toy for the kids. That's not towards medicine and like doctor's appointments specifically. That's just to make my life easier. New phone is going to get, what should we do? Maybe just a 10. We will do a 10. We don't have a ton of money to play around with this week in comparison to other weeks. I am doing a lot that you guys are not seeing, as it has to do with my income and how I'm paying myself. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead on my incomes, which is kind of hard to explain just in this one video. Maybe I will have a whole video on being self-employed and how I'm trying to pay myself so that money isn't coming in all of the time and randomly and in like weird amounts and stuff. That can be a whole video in itself. So new phone now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145 for new phone. I do think now that I work a lot on my phone, I will be saving for a more expensive phone and a bigger phone. I have the iPhone SE, which has always been enough for me, but it has a much smaller screen. It's just a more compact phone. And I think now that I'm on my phone a lot more, if I'm sitting around playing on my phone, I can actually get some work done, and I can't do that with my teeny tiny phone. Car insurance. How much is in car insurance? Let's see. Car insurance, we are gonna add another 20 to car insurance. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 70, 75. 175 for car insurance. I want to say it's about 200, 250, so we are very close to that. I need to pay this in February. Car tag, I don't need any more money in car tag, and AAA does not need to get stuff right now. That is fine. So it has been, like I said, it's been a very busy week for me, but it has all been a great week. I feel so blessed to be home with my boys while they're both out of school and be able to work at the same time as while I'm taking care of them. So like today we went to the trampoline park and we met up with some of my older sons who is now homeschooling. We met up with some of his friends, and it's just really nice to have the flexibility that I didn't have before. So if I haven't said it yet in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching the videos, watching the ads on YouTube. That pretty much pays my rent and a lot of my bills just from YouTube money, and then supporting the Etsy shop as well. You guys are amazing. Oh, maybe I should say, this is my bills binder. So all of my bills I do pay on the first of the month. I put all of the money in the bank and then I can pay everything that way. This just helps me save throughout the month to make sure I have everything prepared and ready to go for the month that is coming up. Preschool, we added 50. We now have 50, 150, 70, 90, 200, 210, 215, 220. So we are a little over halfway there for preschool. We really need to buckle down. What do we have, like another week before we need to pay this? Okay, electric has 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82. So we have 82 for electric. So yeah, it's been a busy week, but I'm still getting to visit the boys and hang out with them. They are in the other room playing right now. I think I'm really lucky that they're 5 and 7 and they play really well together. So a lot of times they're home and I can still help them when they need it, but they're kind of self-sufficient with their playing needs and that kind of thing. So I'm really lucky that way. I get to get a lot of things done. Gymnastics, we are going to add $20. So I've been working on a lot of things for YouTube and for Etsy. Gymnastics now has $20, $40, $60, $80 for gymnastics. For Etsy, I just had that big launch of the printable trackers that you guys saw in my last video. I have released all of the 24 savings challenges. It was the new set. You can now buy them individually. I do need to go back now that there is better sunlight and better lighting. I need to retake a lot of those pictures, but the files are all perfect. The listings are just not as cute as I want them to be on Etsy. But I worked on that and I finished that, and I have a ton of new ideas for YouTube. Internet, we're gonna add 20. We have 20, 40, 60, $70. Our internet is now $80, so we are almost there. I'm working on the 10K freebie that everyone is going to get if you are a subscriber of my channel. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, you guys will get the freebie. Please make sure you subscribe to the email list or the newsletter list. It's on my website, jordanbudget.com. There you can sign up for the newsletter. That's likely how the freebie is going to be announced and released. So make sure you sign up for that newsletter. I promise not to bombard you with emails. That is just like once a month, I will send you guys freebies or just information about what's going on with the shop. Gym and pool, we are adding, no, we don't need to add 20. Gym and pool is only $50, $54 per month. So we're gonna add 10, we're gonna add 14. No, we're not. We only have 3. 40, 50, 53. So we are just short $1 for gym and pool, and we'll be done with that. So please make sure you're signed up for the newsletter if you want to get that freebie. That is just going to be something fun to thank you guys for being a subscriber here. Also on the website, I am working on releasing basically income statements. So if you are somebody that works on YouTube or Etsy or is of any interest to you, through the newsletter and through the website, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with how my income is progressing, how I'm creating new income online, all of that fun stuff. Renter's insurance is already fully stuffed. I don't know why I pulled this. I am extremely nosy. I love to know what people are getting and how people are creating extra streams of income. So I thought it would be really fun to share with you guys this next year how I'm making money and how my income is going, basically. Allowance for my boys, we don't need to stuff that. We're not gonna stuff 1 month ahead right now, because we need to get up to date on our current bills. You guys can see I did not plan this video as well as I normally do. We still have money left over, so we're just gonna double back through the bills binder and try to get some of this paid. So let's start from the back forward. Allowance is fully stuffed. Renter's insurance is fully stuffed. Gym and pool is lacking a little bit of money, but let's do this. Let's put a 50 and a 5 in there, and it's overstuffed by $1. Internet, we were only short $10 for internet, so we're gonna stuff $10 more in there. That is now fully stuffed. Gymnastics, let's see where we were. So yeah, there's just a lot of exciting things that I have planned for Etsy and for YouTube, so please stick around for that. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and stay up to date with what's happening around here, because I have so much planned. You guys know I'm moving in the middle of this year. I'm also launching my planner business, so like someone send me a nap, you know? Gymnastics has 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's add a little bit. We have 100, 120. So gymnastics has increased. It's always been 100. It's going to be like 120, 130. I'm not too sure. They haven't given me the exact numbers yet, but that should fully cover us for this month while we figure out exactly how much it is. We're going to fully stuff all of our bills, it looks like, except for preschool. So electric has 20, 40, 60, 80, 82. Let's just take out the 2. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140, which is always what my electric is. It's either 140 or a little bit lower. So I did stuff all of my bills back here, and then all of the money left that was in preschool and that was over here, I did pull it, and we're gonna count it and see how much I have towards preschool. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Did I count that right? 325, maybe? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes. 325 is what we have towards preschool. So really for bills next week, I thought we were behind, but we're not really. We have under $100 that needs to go into preschool. Everything else is fully stuffed. My YouTube check that came covered all of my rent for January already, so we're good there. And then all of the money that is left from that YouTube check is going towards, like, I'm investing it back into the business basically. So all of the week after Christmas, there's going to be 2 cash stuffings as normal, but then the rest of the week there's going to be videos where I share with you guys everything that I bought for my Etsy shop, as well as some of the plans I'm making, some of my goals for the paper planner, and all of my financial goals. There's a lot of those like new 2022 year goal setting and business type videos. So if any of that interests you, please go ahead and subscribe. Stay around, stay in touch. Okay, the lighting is starting to shift on me. I should probably go. I've had way too much coffee today. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you for being here, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.